All right, we're here at the Chevrolet booth, and they're about to do the VIN1 auction for the new Corvette ZR1.
That's very exciting.
I can't wait. We got Josh Holder, chief engineer for Corvette, so congrats right away. I can't wait to see what it can do. And I know from my past time with Corvettes, these things are so capable, so sending 1,000 horsepower one.
This car is at another level. It's absolutely incredible. Unrelenting is a word we use pretty often to describe it.
And I'm sure we're going to see some more crazy numbers from you guys down the road.
You will. Yes. Yes.
With this one, though, this is the ZTK version, right?
It is, yes. So the ZTK version, one of the standard features of ZTK is the big aerodynamics package. So the obvious wing, the front splitter, the dive planes all work together along with the hood. So the intercooler heat exchanger extracts hot air through the hood, which provides additional downforce on the ZR1, and that works together to provide more than 1,200 pounds of downforce.
Now, let me ask you this question real quickly. With this new duct design, like how much of a downforce increase is it? Like very significant, substantial that you're noticing the engineering team is getting out of that setup?
It is significant. So, for example, these pieces, the dive plane and the splitter, are common with and shared with the Z06. But notice how much bigger the rear wing is than the high wing on the Z06. That's because that flow-through hood helps to generate more downforce.
So you can balance it out.
To balance it out, we had to go with a bigger rear wing.
I like that. That is really cool. That's a really important thing. A lot of guys don't know you have to balance aero like that.
It's super important. It can make it a really unstable ride if you do not.
And one thing, we were talking about this before we got on camera, I think in my opinion you got to get the version that's the coupe because the split window
I agree.
is the way.
It's pretty awesome.
And with the full carbon.
Yeah, so this piece is standard in carbon fiber. It works to extract heat out of the engine bay, so it's a functional part like everything on a Corvette. It's not just aesthetic, it's functional as well. And you can get it painted body color. If you want to really pop on a coupe, you can get it in body color, which is pretty awesome.
How much of like the 233 mile per hour top speed was like a total shocker to the team, or did the team know deep down this is going to happen?
We had a pretty good idea it was going to happen, especially as we got near the final numbers for engine performance. Top speed is a big energy balance, so we knew how much drag the car was going to have. We knew how much power it was making. We got some pretty powerful analysis tools and some really, really smart people that helped us calculate that. So we were really close to our prediction, and it was awesome.
Well, hey, thanks for quickly getting on camera. I can't wait for you guys to get it auctioned off. I know you're starting it shortly.
Yes.
But thank you for sitting on camera.
Yes, my pleasure.
This is fun.
All right. Folks, be careful. Make some room. That's how that is. American muscle. Raise a tear and that is all 2025 Chevy Corvette ZR1. Features 1,064 horsepower. Make some room, folks, because it's on its way. Top head exec, 530 please make some room. We are making our way. That is the 2025 Corvette ZR1. Big day for the Corvette ZR1. Going up for auction at exactly 5:30, folks. The party is just getting started.
Later on that night, the Corvette ZR1 actually ended up being sold for $3.7 million. So that's a new record for a Corvette ever at Barrett-Jackson. You know, a brand new VIN1 Corvette. It beat the Z06, which got $3.6 million, and the Stingray, which got a little bit less than that. It's crazy how many millions of dollars these new Corvettes have been selling for. The funny part is they're going to the same person, Rick Hendrick. He's the owner of the new VIN1 Corvette ZR1. So I think that is it's a cool collection for sure. Let me know your thoughts with this sale. All of the benefits went towards charity, which is really nice to see. It gets me wondering, because if this is the pinnacle Corvette we're going to have for the C8 generation, Will it stand the test of time? Will an electric Corvette ZR1 sell for more money than a VIN1 CA Corvette ZR1? I don't know. I think this version has so much going for it simply because it's got the first twin turbo setup. It's got the first 1000 horsepower dyno marker. It's got all these different elements that differentiate it from every single Corvette ever made before. I think down the road this could be a Corvette that is even more valuable, maybe for Rick Hendrick, but that's a really tough question because stuff like that you can't predict for sure. Obviously, I also thought it was cool because Ford GTs, not even VIN1 Ford GTs, those are selling routinely for like $1 million. So it shows you you don't need to have a VIN1 car to have it go for a lot of money. Stay tuned after the break as I'll explain what car Rick Hendrick will actually get, because this isn't actually his Corvette ZR1. There's more to that. We're going to interrupt this video real quickly for a quick commercial for Speed Phenom Film, our state-of-the-art PPF car wrap, ceramic coating, and window tinting studio here in the beach of Carlsbad, California, right above San Diego. If you have a new Mustang or other vehicle and you want to get it paint protected with a clear film to shield the paint from any hazards on the road, especially for you track-owned enthusiasts who want to protect your paint, make sure to give us a call at 760-496-8607 or email support@speedphenomfilm.com. Also, if you prefer Instagram, give us a DM at speedphenomfilm. Protect your investment so you can enjoy it. Anyways, back to the video. So to further explain what's going on here, it's that Rick Hendrick purchase allocation for VIN number 1. So he gets to spec it in whichever way he likes, and then that will officially be the first Corvette ZR1 off the assembly line, ready for his delivery. I want to conclude with the update that orders are starting to become accepted for the Corvette ZR1, so stay tuned for much more content covering that and the ideal way to spec out the vehicle. I can't wait to show you guys how this vehicle performs on the racetrack. It was exciting going to Barrett-Jackson. You see all the people all over the place. It was just packed, so many enthusiasts all over the place. It was actually a pleasure to meet a lot of subscribers of the channel out here in Arizona, in Scottsdale. So to everyone that I met in person, thank you for walking up to me, and I had a pleasure chatting with you about all sorts of cars, especially, you know, for the Corvette, as you can see here in this video. My final curveball to throw at you guys today is this. Since we're still looking at Rick Hendrick, who bought VIN1 CA Corvette ZR1, my question is, if they make a Corvette Zora, do you think Rick Hendrick will buy VIN1 Corvette Zora 2? It must feel nice to have a vehicle like this, the very first one, but also give that money to a charity. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. It really does help me out. And also hit the notification bell so you're up to date for every video the second I post them. It really does help out the channel. Again, hit the like button and let us know what your thoughts are of this sale. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.